Listen, I just heard you guys are going to Busch Gardens this weekend. It's going to be so much fun. Just call me from your car if you get a chance. Just wanted to catch up with you. See ya.
It was a Friday morning, and my husband Tim had been gone for a week to a conference in Las Vegas. He took the red-eye flight home and got home Friday morning. We were loading the car, getting ready to go pick up our daughter from school to go to Busch Gardens for the weekend. All of a sudden, it felt like I had been shot in the head. Just a sudden pop of just excruciating pain in my head. And then a sudden stiffness in my neck, and dizziness, and sudden tingling in my feet. I could feel it all over. I knew it was an emergency. I needed him to call an ambulance to come.
911, what's your emergency?
When someone comes in, grabbing their head, saying it's the worst headache of their life, most physicians, it rings a bell that this is an aneurysm. There are a laundry list, actually, of misdiagnoses for this, both in terms of patients and physicians. They include sinusitis, the flu, things as simple as that. Drug intoxication can be confused with subarachnoid hemorrhage.
Things are common and therefore used a lot as diagnoses, when in fact subarachnoid hemorrhages are woven in those diagnoses, or woven in those patients around those diagnoses in ERs.
I think it's not keeping a high index of suspicion. As a physician, you see someone in the emergency room comes in and they have that history of a sudden explosive headache. People don't want to think, oh, this could be an aneurysm at workup, because if it is a sentinel bleed and it's missed, the results can be catastrophic 2 or 3 weeks later.
And those are the sad ones that we see, because I will see cases and review cases quite often where patients will come in and they'll say, well, this is a hypertensive crisis, take your blood pressure medication, follow up with your doctor, and we'll go from there.
I really feel like I was one of the lucky few to make it to the hospital and for the doctors to diagnose early that it was a brain aneurysm. And I made it through because of that, but a lot of people don't. It's not diagnosed fast enough, and they don't make it. There's so many families that aren't as lucky as we were, that the children don't have their mommies anymore to grow up with. And maybe if they would have just been diagnosed early, they'd still be here.